you enjoy the water, you enjoy other people that, like to canoe and kayak. I mean, I think it's a great thing to do is to join a club, because that's where that's going to be a great resource to start out, and they'll help you get started. And you observe, you ask questions. I just started doing this about 4.5 years ago, and my husband bought me a little kayak for my anniversary because he knew how much I love water. As soon as I put the paddle in the water, there was just something that came over me. It was just such a sense of freedom, and it was just a different perspective of how you look at the world. You could just go places and explore things like you can't normally do, It took the world away and just put you in a different place, and I just fell in love with it. It's just my midlife passion, I guess, but I just fell in love with it.
It makes it, more fun because you have a lot of new people to talk to. I mean, almost every trip somebody new comes along, so you get to learn about somebody else in town. And the other part is that most of us work pretty well together, and you're not as nervous about where do I leave my car? How long are we going to be gone? Where do you go? That was the biggest reason for joining, is because we wanted to go kayaking really bad, and when we moved here a year ago, we had no idea where to go. And somebody at Gander Mountain said, hey, go on the meetup site and check out these people.
Bowling Green Canoe Kayak was formed in July of 2008 by local resident Mary Lohr. She was a school teacher at Bowling Green High School. And soon after that, myself and about 10 other people joined. We had our first paddle about a month later, and we've been going twice a month for the last several years. And it's like any kind of organization or sports team. The more activities you do together, the closer you get. You learn a lot about each other when you're out on the water in remote areas. And there's always plenty of time to talk around the campfire and that sort of thing.
I've done kayaking and canoeing sort of by myself before, but with the group, you're able to have a shuttle, probably one of the really important things, I guess. And also just the camaraderie of the group and so on, it's good.
So we start by getting everybody there, and you load up your boat, and we spend a little time making sure we know how many people are going.
And these wrecked boats that I brought, so let's give them
It's like everybody helps each other. They help teach each other. They help you with your boats. They make sure no one gets left behind. It's just it's almost like a family. And it's just my paddling family. And we have nicknames for each other, and it's just fun. And we like to tease, and we like to have fun on the water. And we just try not to take anything too seriously. But the one thing we do take seriously is safety. Safety on the water is very important. And that's what's so important about being in a group, because you learn from other people who, like to paddle.
We try to take breaks and have lunch on the water, and that's kind of fun. And today we all sprayed it. Well, normally there's a lot more people with guns, and there's a lot of water fights.
At the put in and the takeout, there's going to be someone there to help you, possibly 2 or 3 people, sometimes too many people to help you. And that's the way this group is on everything. And then like when Jason and I first started kayaking, we were in the beginning using the group as a resource. And you ask anybody here a question and they'll tell you everything they know. And it's, you know, but the fact that everybody's so helpful is what, you know, what we love most about the group.
It's so low and it's very, very slick. So just, no. He can come and let him come. But there's plenty of people to help.
I just love the outdoors. We've been many, many places, and this is a great place to do it, but it's just another outdoor activity that I enjoy.
I could do it every day. I really enjoy it so much, and it's a lot of it is being out in nature, and it's just a communion with God and all His beautiful creation. But it's also about the people too. It's about the camaraderie and enjoying things that other people, you know, they enjoy the same thing you do, and they like being outdoors, and it's just a lot of fun. You know, we have a big time.